What is up, guys? I am Big Fluff 27 and we are playing Red Dead Redemption. I wanted to play this for a while though. Even back on the old Twitch days. But of course they didn't have a remastered version back then. Now they do. Loosely remastered. I mean, it's still basically the same game. Would not pay full price for it, but I paid like $30 for it at Black Friday, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, Black Friday Gamer Christmas. Also Golden Week too if you're into anime games. You just... ferry? Yeah. I was about to say a steamboat, but nope. So I believe this is a sequel to Red Dead Revolver. Blackwater Station. I haven't really played this game since I played 2. It's been a while since I played this. The last Red Dead Redemption game I played was 2. Undead Nightmare as well, but Undead Nightmare is a, it's Undead Nightmare.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
I'm judging all these people.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that...
Oh, so we can skip all that. I didn't know that. Okay, so, I'm going to skip a lot of, cutscenes like that. I'm not going to skip the main story cutscenes. But crap like that I'm going to skip because it's not important to the story. It is, but it's not. It's not important to me. Now, if you guys want to, like, explore this game on your own time, I highly recommend it, but... Go to the saloon.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Clean the eyes, quick, no pain.
Follow Jake to the horses. I kind of feel like this guy's gonna screw me over. I can't remember, though.
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. Is that right?
I see Jake from State Farm.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Here.
Slow down.
Yeehaw! That's how I use my gun. Okay.
Mercy, you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is.
Gold!
So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most serrated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as
How long
green
does this
gravy
take?
they are. Not like these plans. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man.
I always hated these missions
I'm a
where you gotta
married
ride
man, I'm
along with
afraid.
them. I mean, come on.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide.
Alright, almost there.
Easy.
You're gonna get lost! Oh, no.
I mean, I understand why they give you a guide for the cinematic purposes of the game, but pretty sure Jack would already know where all this, or John would know where all this stuff is.
Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me. I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
This game is cool though, I still like
Easy
it.
up now.
It's just been forever.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Game's more impactful if you play the
Do I
second
look
one
like I
first,
need saving?
which is odd, but the second one's the backstory of this.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
It actually makes a lot of sense.
Well,
Oh. Poor John.
Damn, I really want to play the second game again. Maybe we should have did it different. Maybe we should play the second game first. I won't play the order it's meant. There, John getting dragged away. Can't really remember the story purpose of them getting him though, but I guess we're about to find out.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem...
Am I?
So, how do you
Or any
feel?
of us truly alive?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay, I forgot how good this game was. Just the storytelling was good. Crappy too, but also good. Good for its time. This game is old though. There's like a lot of side stuff you can do in this game, but we want to focus on the story.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
Oh, the farm town. My knife.
Right now, Miss McFarland.
I keep my knife though. Not going to keep using it, I mean.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Yay.
Come on.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Okay.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
They have guns.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things
So
sure have
judgy.
changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Yeah.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Damn.
Whoa there! Try to keep up, will you?
Let's go.
Whee!
And here we
Nay.
are, back at the house.
Ooh.
Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Alright, I got a repeater carbine. Alright. Finally got a real gun.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got
Oh,
a rifle.
calm down
with your
now.
trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
I'm a married man.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. You got one.
I don't think I should hunt a rabbit with a cannon. Ha, get it. Oh, best quote from the One Piece live action series.
Stew tomorrow. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the range. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. Come on, boys.
Come!
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Couldn't I
Is that
just...
a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
There's my carbine, okay.
Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop.
Come on! Slow up.
Oh! I didn't mean to do that. I thought it was coyote.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Let's go!
I swear I didn't mean to shoot the horse.
Well, from my experience, a rancher's work is never done. Go!
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Come on, they're heading for the chicken coop.
Oh, that's my dead eye, okay.
Come on, boys.
Oh, poor chickens. Poor chicken.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Come on!
That was some fine work.
Glad to be of assistance.
But I know you ain't doing all this purely out of the goodness of your heart. I think my father and the marshal will be able to help you.
I'd sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
It is funny that John's the main character of this game. Within 2, he was kind of a punk.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Arthur Morgan's my favorite character in this whole series, though.
Whoa there.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your
It's a
life.
shame he had to
Get some
go
sleep
off and
and I will
retire in
see you in the
Tahiti,
morning.
Good night, Miss
where he
McFarland.
always wanted to go. Arthur Morgan. He was white from their memories, like the memory thing from that one game about the robot people. Can't remember the name of that game. Pretty sure I'm close to thinking of the title. Alright, we'll go do a Bonnie McFarlane mission. Oh.
Mister?
Yeah, I'll do one of these missions.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
On patrol. On patrol. Ha, we're Paw Patrol because he's a dog. Watch it. You got it, boy. Come on. I don't see anything. Looks like he's armed. Okay, we'll let him pass. Good job, Deputy Charlie. Paw Patrol.
What was that, boy?
Go get it, boy.
What is your problem? I'm no threat to you, mister.
Let's get it done.
I didn't even have to shoot anybody, even though I got shot in the process.
Thank you.
How did I tell what time it is? It's one of those old clocks, okay. I'm probably just going to go to sleep.
I believe the town of Blackwater. Well. A beautiful wife is no guarantee of full male vote. Hello, sir.
Alright, time to go do a mission. Wait, can I go to a gunsmith? Or do they have any here? Okay, I don't see any.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Mr.
Oh,
Farley.
Mr.
Thank you. How are
Marston.
you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing.
I smoked enough.
Good. Come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Huh. Whoa!
I don't have time to be... On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Almost there.
Follow me! Are you saving the best for last? Should I wait for you to catch up?
My horse technique. Where you just spam the button a little bit, then you back off and just kind of coast it.
How you doing back there? Yeah.
This sure beats milking cows.
Go.
You'll have to do better than that.
Call yourself a rancher?
Call yourself a dangerous outlaw?
Come on.
Yeah, he was mildly dangerous.
That's more like it.
It's more like a toothache if you look at that second game.
Where do you think you're going? Come on, boy. This is gonna be close.
Come on.
Look at that, Bill. Try
I would love a Red Dead Revolver remake.
Would you like me to slow?
Just like update the bot. Just they really got to do a lot of different stuff with that game though. But a updated version could definitely work. Kind of like how they did Mafia.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Whoa there.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think is best, Mr. Marston.
Alright. So I really want the lasso. To get the lasso, you gotta do more Bonnie McFarlane missions. I'm not sure how
Mr.
many missions you gotta
Marston,
do with
how
her
are you?
though.
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Alright.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An
How far away are we
admirable
from
attitude, miss.
Armadillo?
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope
I
altogether?
thought your name was
Hope hasn't really
Annie,
entered
not
into
Frank.
it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so
Oh wait, her
deliberately
name's Bonnie, not Annie.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure.
That's a problem I've been having lately, like having trouble staying focused in games. It's weird.
And neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Oh no.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends.
Why did I think
Miss
Anne?
McFarlane.
Oh, please. Now who's
Oh wait,
being
I might
funny?
be thinking of
Listen,
the
I know that business with Williamson
character
is
from
your
Red Dead
business,
Revolver.
but I don't know. You've been good
For
to
some
us,
reason, these
and
games
I don't
always
think
have
you're a
some
bad
kind of
man.
farm girl or
Oh,
ranch
stupid,
girl.
perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarlane. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general.
Okay, gotta go to the doctor.
Hello. Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
Why, hello.
You need something for that gout?
Thanks a lot.
Good to see you again. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, they're closed.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Okay. So we will end this video here. We did 3 missions for Bonnie. Next we're going to do Marshall Johnson. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really support us. Also, if you want to support the channel another way, go to buymeacoffee.com and buy me a coffee. The link will be in the description below. You don't have to though. But have a good night, guys.